Today there are so many people from many paths in my dad's life. Some are family and friends, and some are acquaintances he's met along the journey of his life. But you all know what an amazing, one-of-a-kind man he was. There wouldn't be enough time in a week, let alone a few minutes, to even come close to telling all the stories and memories about my dad that would justifiably explain or describe the person he was. Although most of us have probably already heard them once or twice. But there are two things that I would like to share. One is a quality my dad bestowed upon me, which was unconditional love. I always knew no matter what failure or disappointment I had, my dad would always love me and understand no matter what. And the second is a memory that I have. It's about when I was a little girl, my dad would sing to me a Beatles song when I'm 64. Except he altered the main verse to, "Will you still want me? Will you still need me when I'm 64? Even though my dad's body did not make it to 62, his spirit will live on forever in heaven, watching over all of us." He sang that verse to me as a question, and I always answered him the same as a little girl as I still would today. I would still continue to always want, need, and love my daddy every day for the rest of my life. In the past few years, I've had to speak on my dad's behalf many times, for many reasons, to many different people. But today is the last time I'll ever have the honor and privilege to do so. And I know that these are the words he would want me to say to help us all find comfort in this time of sorrow. To my dearest family, some things I'd like to say, but first of all to let you know that I arrived okay. I'm writing this from heaven, where I dwell with God above, where there are no more tears or sadness, it's just eternal love. Please do not be unhappy just because I'm out of sight. Remember that I'm with you every morning, noon, and night. And that I had to leave you when my life on earth was through. God picked me up and hugged me, and he said, "I welcome you. It's good to have you back again. You were missed while you were gone. As for your dearest family, they'll be here later on. I need you here so badly as part of my big plan. There's so much we have to do to help our mortal man." Then God gave me a list of things he wished for me to do, and foremost on that list of mine is to watch and care for you. And I will be beside you every day and week and year, and when you're sad, I'm standing there to wipe away that tear. And when you lie in bed at night, with the day's chores put to flight, God and I are closest to you in the middle of the night. When you think of my life on earth, and all those loving years, because you're only human, they're bound to bring you tears. But do not be afraid to cry, it does relieve the pain. Remember, there would be no flowers unless there was some rain. I wish that I could tell you of all that God has planned, but if I were to tell you, you wouldn't understand. But one thing is for certain, though my life on earth is o'er, I'm closer to you now than I ever was before. And to my very many friends, trust God knows what is best. I'm still not far away from you, I'm just beyond the crest. There are rocky roads ahead of you and many hills to climb, but together we can do it, taking one day at a time. It always was my philosophy, and I'd like it for you too, that as you give unto the world, so the world will give to you. If you can help somebody who is in sorrow or in pain, then you can say to God at night, my day was not in vain. And now I am contented that my life, it was worthwhile, knowing as I passed along the way, I made somebody smile. So if you meet somebody who is down and feeling low, just to lend a hand and pick them up as on the way you go. When you are walking down the street and you've got me on your mind, I'm walking in your footsteps, only half a step behind. And when you feel the gentle breeze or the wind upon your face, that's me giving you a great big hug or just a soft embrace. And when it's time for you to go, from that body to be free, remember you're not going, you're coming here with me. And I will always love you from the land way up above. We'll be in touch again soon. P.S. God sends his love.